opened. Because one of the favorable matchup against the Fiora is the Renekton, right? If you don't have the Renekton, what matchup are you going to play into the Fiora? Yeah, Riven is an option, but this is also a takeaway against Hyde, right? They are saying that, hey, you know what, Hyde, enough of your Renekton, you have to play something else.
Yeah.
So it is a Garen or a Gragas is the question. So you have two options here to either select the Garen for Hyde, for easier access to everything, or flex him into the Gragas role, which they are more than willing to do, and they are doing so right now by putting draw on his signature champion, Rakan.
Ooh. Having the Yone, having the Rakan, having the Gragas, Chain of Corruption as well, and you add the picture perfect. Yeah, team fight based composition with the Wukong this time around being locked in. This is no bounds by Enigma Galaxy. This means that they will not hesitate going in. They have the defensive tools as well to protect the backline. KT.RY needs every bit brink of stats that they need to fully utilize this, but again, time and time again, they do not disappoint. They pick up the set.
Is this a set for Rattel? Because this is a Nautilus for Numel for sure, right? And so this is KT.RY's gauntlet. This is their flex. This is their curveball. We are going to face your Gragas in the top lane with the boss, with set for Rattel. This is not a good matchup for Hyde for sure, right? Like those all-ins coming from the set, especially with the recent buffs on the set. This is one champion that I'm finding a hard time to face against for sure, because the raw stats of this champion right now is absolute busted. But if you are able to control it by just poking him away, and if Hyde ever decides to go for face rush, then he can make sure that he won't get killed by the set, and that's your role, right? If you are Hyde, your role is to stabilize your lane. Your role is to wave clear over and over again and have that timely explosive casks here and there.
Oh man, big boss set again this time for Rattel is going to be very scary for sure. We saw Numel 2 times in a row using the set and having tremendous impact on team fights with just one punch, one showstopper into a combination and lots of follow-ups. But this time, it's gonna be Rattel on it. I'm sensing a same vibe that he had on his Ornn a while ago in Game 3, in which this time around, using the set, he can easily bash through anyone and has more gold this time around.
This is KT.RY's. Ooh, Aaron has to be careful. Oh no.
In trouble, but I think he's still gonna be safe. Ignite is sticking, and no flash was used by Aaron, means that he is supposed to be gonna be safe here in the mid lane. Just needs to be extra careful because Zero can still go in.
What?
And will use his own ignite. Flashes away, easy kill for him.
Yeah, that is Zero just showing his chops in this matchup. Just Cheeto might be able to get a return kill if he ever flashes in. He's going for the soul unbound play. Execute is there. Demon Kite is here. There you go. The return kill for sure. Okay, Hello Pharaohs. So 1-for-1 indeed. But that is problematic for Aaron because we all know that this matchup in the mid lane, if it ever goes over to one side, it's kind of hard to really get back into your footing.
Yeah.
And this is what Zero is trying to do right now. He's just trying to maximize his advantage. No flash for Zero though, so there is a potential for Draw and Just G to visit here in the mid lane to equalize everything. But then again, yeah, we have to look back into the start of this game and say that again, KT.RY with a creative way to start the game is getting the advantage.
Rattel too, getting tremendous advantage into the top lane, especially with the champion at all. Now Numel being engaged, doesn't have ignite, doesn't have flash as well, but still doing so much.
Demon
Kite by Aaron is okay, should be fine. Draw as well, can just re-engage if ever decides.
He doesn't have flash. Okay, NGX is holding off. They don't have enough resources to kill any of the member of KT.RY. But they knew that there are no flashes for KT.RY, and they were so confident in going for the over-aggressive play of securing that Scuttle Grab here in the bot lane. The same thing can be done here on the top lane.
Draw being very good on this Rakan, has a big responsibility later on to breach the backline, engage on the Kazakhs of Do as well, because Rebel is going to be so difficult to take down. Even if they have the Varus, just one use of the Haymaker can just turn the tides around. That's why the set is so dangerous.
Showstopper, Haymaker, everything, right? Like, you have to be mindful if you're Hyde. By the way, he's not running Phase Rush, but rather going for the stacking, health stacking, grass ulting, and dying. That's okay, because like at this point, he needs every bit of health points that he can get against the members. Oh!
Showstopper, bringing him away from the tower. Cast gonna be used as well. And over the extent. Oh!
Oh!
Still alive!
Okay, well. In the most unexpected fashion, Hyde survives that all-in coming from KT.RY, but you do not walk in into a combination of Set and Nautilus. A hard lockdown is so scary. Luckily for NGX, there's no casualty to be had, and there's no punishment, at least in that instance. But they know that there's a lot of investment that was made by Hyde. If there will be a return visit, then things would be a lot easier.
KT.RY still being very proactive here across the map, always looking for picks. That is the way to go if you do have the Nautilus. But NGX still doing a really good job avoiding it. It's actually a good sign. They need to wait for minute 5, because when they are grouped up, that's when they can just utilize it perfectly.
Yeah, well, look into the replay, and I just walked in. Oh, okay, cannon minion. All right, I understand now.
Okay.
So, so he wanted to secure the cannon minion using the barrel roll. And so now this is the repeat visit that we were saying. Hyde. Oh.
Follow up this time around. A little bit late for draw.
Numel ignited.
Ignite is sticking. Will he die?
Okay.
Yeah, he does. One
for one. 1-for-1 tower defended on the top side. Will be able to cancel out DOS recall. Overall tempo advantage for NGX, but top side, there's a tower plate for a Tel to eat up. Again, Hyde with no flash. Easy return, easy information provided to NGX as well. I have to commend Draw. He was so ready to back him up in that play, and at least was able to eke out a 1-for-1. There you go. Stats here by Draw. I hope we get to see the win rate of Draw on this champion, because I know for a fact that this is his pocket pick. This is his signature champion, that whenever he is pressed into a situation of a win-all situation, he would not hesitate to go for the Rakan.
Proto Belt Enchant early purchase as well, right? He is investing a lot so that he can just easily close in the distance on the members here of KT.RY. Now positioning on a sneaky death brush. KT needs to be extra careful. They are positioning themselves toward RH though, so they should be fine.
Folks from NGX will continue. And again, the focal point here by NGX. I'm trying to remember this Yone pickup by NGX. Because the last time I see it, I saw it from Just G. I remember him messing up his combo in the clutches of moments and ending up as a loss for NGX. But that's not what they want right now.
They don't want to... Oh, the steal coming in from Aaron is actually really good. Rather, but now they are going to go in. Once more, they got the kill on to 0. That is huge. 1-for-1 trade at very least, but KT lost their dragon and might need to just salvage the situation with an RH.
Yeah, which is still a decent pickup. Joshi is still alive though. But this Rift Herald will most likely die by the time that he gets here. It's still very squishy. All the members of KT.RY pinning it down. Where's the punishment? Luna? Such a... Okay.
Luna being safe means that they can just answer back later on with a tower takedown into the top lane. NGX not holding back. Whenever they find an opening, they do not flinch.
That engage by Zero trying to at least get a 1-for-1 was beneficial for KT.RY. One dragon for one Rift Herald, and at least in this current state of the game, you won't be able to really maximize the Rift Herald to its full potential. And we all know the dream for the Rift Herald users is to use it on the mid lane, and also and not use it on the side lane, because the mid lane is the most important tower.
And the best possible case is getting 2 charges, right? Or maybe even potentially 2 towers with it as well. And let's see if they are going to be able to do that. They have the Ziggs, so they should have leverage into tower takedowns here, especially with Luna being here into the mid lane right now. They're just waiting for an opening. If ever NGX goes on the side lanes, now they call it as the RH being used here. One cycle charge, one push.
Yeah, this is the easiest takedown with the Ziggs. Oh wait, Shelly's taking her time. Finally, he decides to move, and that is an easy takedown on the mid lane tower.
No second charge anymore on the second tower, but now KT in the bottom lane, they want to charge onto A-Run. Good use of the Cyclone, Fate Seal as well, only to Numel, but they're going to be happy with that stasis, so to buy some time. Really good clutch play, but the Ignite still ticking, and then he is going to get taken down.
Hyde and company here in the mid lane. Oh, actually, it's just Hyde. No company. His company is the opponent, Rattel. Rattel again. There was a play by Rattel in the mid lane that was able to secure a kill, but the push is on still for KT.RY. They're trying to chunk down this tower here in the bot lane. And now, finally, Rattel again, flexing his muscles.
The best thing that Hyde can actually do is separate Rattel from team fights, because if you add him, then he can just use Hyde against NGX. That is not going to be a good sign.
Oh,
good look.
A potential dive, but look who's so ready. It is Numel. Numel is just so ready for a disengage if possible. There you go. Oh, he missed. Go back.
You have to call it off.
Yeah. If you miss an important skill, that is the signal for you to not over pursue. And recognizing that fact is Hyde and company. Immediately Hyde flashed away.
Especially that it's Rattel, right? If you miss anything, then that is going to be him able to punish you in every single way.
Can I be honest, Giyang? Can I be honest? I really think that they don't have enough damage to actually kill the set at that time.
Yeah.
Like, it was a blessing in disguise that explosive gas did not connect. Because Numel being there, so ready to punish, even though it was a 3v2, it is under a tower. And we have to remember that Rattel is that one player that NGX did try to dive during game number 3, ending up surviving and getting a triple kill. So, if you were to ask me, it's a blessing in disguise for NGX.
That could have been history repeating itself, right? I was also nervous about it, because this time it is a set. Much more deadly champion to take damage, because he can just bring it back and make you regret even damaging him.
Like, you look at the record of right now, 2-0 and 0. So ahead of everyone right now, and the main lesson for everyone, especially in Wild Rift or be it League of Legends PC, you don't gank the losing lane, because if you gank the losing lane, if it ever becomes a disaster, it's just going to be insurmountable. It's so hard to come back from that hole. NGX and company, the Ice Dragon is alive now for the taking.
If they get this is going to be huge. Luna took so much damage from the pokes of Hyde and Demon Knight. This can be actually the chance here for NGX, given that Luna might hesitate for a bit to poke them out, especially with his HP situation.
They have to be mindful of Zero here on the top side. If possible, they have to... Yeah, there you go. They have to find a way to check vision here, because this is a perfect flanking position from Zero. If there is no ward here, Zero can just enter the team fight and be influential to the backside of things. Meanwhile, KT.RY here in the mid lane, getting priority and can just push down the mid lane.
And NGX, they need to answer the push. They have Aaron actually backed into the base, so they're taking their due time, at least, here to settle things in the bot side river. Aaron as well is doing a really good job on all of the fights with his Cyclone influence for the CC chains. But Joshi needs to be on point, because if he makes even the slightest mistake, he can easily get burst out.
I mean, his goal here... Oh wait, Rattel is under vision.
Oh, big CC chain! CC. Oh, it's burning to death! No longer is he available, no more big boss set, and that calls NGX to take this dragon.
No matter how tanky you are, if you are under the crowd control chain of a Rakan, charm, quickness, every damage from NGX will go straight to your face. In set, Rattel gets punished 2-1, 2 dragons in favor of NGX, gets another tower here in the bot lane. If NGX do not squabble this lead, heading into the next objective team fight, there is a potential for them to go for the third dragon win condition.
This is the perfect time, right? They have gotten the lead. They have 2 dragon stacks. And I actually want to check the items. But let's check out the replay first.
Yeah, Rattel did not know that he was under vision, and one of the best ways to really engage is from a mile away, and that's where Yone and Rakan is good at, right? Like they can engage from unimaginable places, right? Oh, Hyde going in.
Yeah, Zero might actually be in trouble. The face seal connecting onto him, but suppressing so much, but still remaining alive. Ignite is sticking, but still the Meteor enchant was able to take him down. Well, this time it's gonna be the second target. Aaron though is taking too much to jump in by Doe, secure them the kill. 1-for-1 exchange. Rattel has a good flank this time around. No more escape path as Rattel blocks it up, and now the punch to take down Hyde.
A 3-for-2. Demon Kite and company. The explosive cask missing there by Hyde did not matter because the Meteor Engine was on point. Still, numbers advantage to the side of KT.RY. It took a very perfect flank coming from Rattel. There is no objective to really secure here at this point in time. Yeah, you can threaten the Baron, but at this point, like, it's so scary. But look at that replay, and again, the explosive cask missing its mark. Doesn't matter. The Meteor Engine plus the Ignite was able to get ahead of Zero, but more importantly, right, this over-aggression by Aaron and company, trying to go for Numel, got easily punished by, again, Daw on the Kazakhs. This is the time in where Daw becomes the scariest, right? Come mid-game, come late-game, his decision-making on the Kazakhs just elevates and is becoming a threat now to NGX.
And I believe Demon Kite was calling the back already because he was already going back from the fight, but the rest was too overextended there to the side of NGX, and that allowed Rattel to sneak through, and even with Demon Kite flashing away, with the chain of corruption not connecting, it was really detrimental to them. Now KT has leverage a bit in terms of gold. If they find one more opportunity, it can translate into a Baron. That's so scary now for NGX.
Yeah. 2 dragons to NGX, gold lead to KT.RY. Still anyone's game, for sure. And then Numel and company right now, all they have to do is to control the vision around this area. Oh, Draw going in, trying to get ahead of Zero once again, but Zero, quick to his feet, was able to wall hop into safety.
No more quickness here for Draw means that KT can just easily pierce through the backline this time around. No engage tools whatsoever here for NGX, or at least it's very limited to get that CC chain, so they need to call it off. Any engage should be cancelled this time by NGX. They need to be patient.
Anyone's game, and again, fans from both sides are just holding their breaths right now because anything can even happen, right? At this point, like you look at Daw, and Daw's Kazakhs during game number 5 was the reason why they won. And then you also have this big wild card as to how Just She would be utilizing this Yone. Oftentimes we see the Yone as an access to the backline, and this is their response to Luna locking the Ziggs, right? Because in that game that Luna was able to use the Corki, he was untouched, and there was no way for NGX to get into close proximity. But at least with the Yone, there is a potential for Just She to find the head of the Ziggs, which is their win condition.
Especially with the help of Draw, right? He is the key to getting the suppression down to KT.RY. Whenever that quickness is on cooldown, they need to step back. But this time, KT.RY is saying that you only have one chance. We're gonna take this dragon if you hesitate even for a little bit. We want to deny you from the third dragon.
If NGX... Oh no, okay, Aaron was able to get that shared buff. Not really the primary target. You want it on Demon Kite, but the dragon's being started right now.
Draw, trying to chase down Daw, wasn't able to get the charm. Zero as well is threatening for a flank. So now KT has a better angle. Cask was invested already. Aaron is here as well with Cyclone.
Fate sealed!
Fate sealed again! But just very perfect. It's an Nautilus against a Dragon, but at what cost right now as NGX is chasing the members. They want to get the kill on Zero and Numel. Numel's gonna be allowed to get free. But NGX, they did get to Zero this time around. Once they fight, they were able to deny the third dragon. I think that is very worth it here for KT.
Okay. Forcing the Baron here is a situation in where Luna can just freely throw the bombs, and so Aaron is trying to dissuade Luna to even steal this Baron. Aaron is here. He knows that
Patiently
Luna is here.
waiting. They get the knockoff, but Luna still was able to escape, but that chase down
Luna's
allowed
dead.
them at least get the Baron, get the kill onto Luna. Zero as well being chased out here by Joshi and High. Stasis might not help him anymore. The Chain of Corruption is available, and NGX, they found the opportunity.
2 dragons to 1 dragon of KT.RY, but the more important objective is the Baron. Baron push is online for NGX, now able to get 2 towers here in the mid lane, and NGX slowly and surely is booking their seats over to the finals. They know that they are just a few clashes, a few good decisions away from booking their seats in the final stage and booking their passport over to China. NGX, man oh man, what a journey for them and their squad.
One fight away, one objective away from being able to book your ticket to China and be the first APAC team to defeat KT.RY. This is the way to do it. They get the Baron, they get the Elder Dragon, nothing that KT.RY can do.
The double trouble is online. Baron buff, Elder Dragon buff. If KT.RY overextends, that true damage, execution threshold, Baron empowered minions will go and really hurt them in their faces. Just a few minutes away, now NGX is just prepping the wave. Never mind the third wave on the top side. All you have to do is to really push down this 2 wave in the mid lane and the bot lane, and just be mindful from engages of Numel and Rattel.
Big responsibility this time around for Luna. The rest of the squad of KT.RY, they need to invest everything. They have to be perfect in engage if they want to win, if they want to deny the push from NGX. Tower taken down in the mid lane. That's already a good sign for NGX, but though, might want to flank. Got spotted out by the wave, so he has to fall back.
This tower in the bot lane. There still is the Elder Dragon buff, but no Baron empowered minions to really help them out. She might just go in and forces them to back away. That's 2 inhibitor towers down. NGX, momentum on their side, only has 1 inhibitor tower standing in their way.
Oh.
They could still go for Zero.
Shield? Zero using the stasis already to buy some time, but might actually still get taken down. Fortunately, was able to flash away. But Luna, fortunately, is still able to flash.
Oh, he's
but
dead!
The arrow connected, and he is dead. Now, this time around, Aaron is trying to flee. Aaron is still alive. KT.RY, they lost 1, but might be the only one needed for NGX to end this game.
No wave clear. There is no wave clear. There is no Ziggs. NGX is going for the end.
No AoE damage as well. Zero trying to his very best. The last hurrah, the last dance here by KT.RY. They want to survive, but they're not gonna be allowed. NGX going for one last push, 70 HP,
wow!
and that is it! NGX, the first team to defeat KT.RY, the first APAC team to land a defeat against KT, and they have secured their final spot.
Chills all over, man. Like NGX, Nigma, Galaxy, Wild Rift squad took every single HP from them. Like at that point, I believe it was only just she remaining alive. 74 HP on that Nexus. Last hit, soul unbound. Everything was needed by NGX to get